guys, I'm Gray, and if you're wondering why there's so many toilet tubes in front of me, it's probably because we're just being overrun by a toilet tube apocalypse. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make 4 different DIY toys for hamsters, and these are all made out of cardboard tubes, and pretty much it is not all cardboard tube except for a few pieces of string. So whenever you use a roll of toilet paper and you've got one, don't throw it away, just use it. All of these DIYs are ridiculously simple, and I'm pretty sure a toddler could do them. So the first one is pretty much like it's kind of like a cage decoration really, but they can also chill in it. I have to use toilet rolls because my hamster penguin destroys everything so fast, and so toilet rolls come in really handy because you can just really easily just meet them again. So the first one, you see the lines in the toilet paper roll, that pretty much is the main basis of it. You don't need to use a permanent marker or anything or any pen to mark out it because it's already got it. So pretty much what you gotta do is just cut along the lines that it has in the toilet roll. Once you've cut along the lines, it should look a bit like this. Then what you pretty much gonna do is just try and make it as long as ridiculously possible. This stretches it out and makes it longer, but if you've got like really long kitchen tube, then you don't really need to do this. But since I'm only using toilet paper tubes, I need to do this. So when you finish, it should look like that. Next, you guys need to cut a hole right there where you can put the string through. Now the string, you guys could decorate these things if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't really suggest it, since if you use paints and stuff, your hamster could chew them like my one does, and it could get poisoned. So I would not really suggest decorating them. But maybe if you use something that wasn't really toxic to hamsters, I don't know if there's something like that, but if you could find it, then that would be useful. So pretty much tie that to there, and then tie it at the top. So you just need to hang this to the top of your hamster's cage. I can't really do it to mine, mine's completely plastic at the top. But if you do have bars at the top or anything like that, then you pretty much just tie it to the top, and the hamster can try and climb up it, which is pretty amusing. For the next one, you can use as many toilet rolls as you really want, depending on how tall you really want it. Flatten out your toilet roll, and you pretty much need to cut it. You can use pen to mark it out if you really want, but I don't really mind if it's not that even. So just cut it into strips like this. So make sure that you're not cutting that way, like that, but this way. Next, you get your strips and pretty much make them back into a circle again. And I'm going to make maybe one more of these. Okay, so now I have a whole ton of these things. So what you need to do next is you can use a skewer or something for this, but you need to make a hole going directly through that side to that side on every single one. Okay you guys, I've now made holes in every single one of these tubes, and you see it goes from one side to the other. And now we need to do the next step. With your string, put it through one hole and through the other on one of your tubes. Just like this. And then do all the rest. Now that I've threaded them all onto this, I just need to cut the string and tie it on each end. Guys, this is the finished piece. You hang it from your cage bars. My hamster absolutely loves these. These are his favourite ones, as they kind of serve as a chew toy, and they can also climb it up as a ladder, and it also makes a good piece of cage decoration. The next one, I'm not even quite sure if it should be in a DIY, because it's not really a DIY. Some people may not really know it, but it's really easy. But I'm going to add it anyway. So pretty much just flatten your tube, and you're just going to make holes in it. Done. Easy peasy. Just like this. And you can make the holes different sizes, because if you didn't know, rodents can collapse some of their bones. They can squeeze through it in incredibly tight spaces. So if you make varied amounts of holes, then they can pretty much exercise their bones out. If that makes any sense, I don't think it does. But we'll see. So make sure you don't cut it until there's no tube left, because you want tube there for it to actually crawl through. I've made that mistake once. And it's done. And if you wanted as well, you could add 2 little holes there and hang it to the roof so they had to jump up and to crawl through it. The last toy, you're just gonna need some kitchen, well, kebab skewers, I don't know really what you call them, and a toilet roll. That's all you really need. With your skewers, just make it like you're pretty gonna dig them into the tube and out through the other end. Try to put as many skewers as you can through here. There's just one so far. I'm gonna put more in. Because if you put more in this, you're gonna put treats inside, and the hamster needs to kind of work through the skewers to try and get treats out. So the more you put in, the more if it's gonna be. Once you've made all the holes in your toilet paper tube thingy, make sure you cut all the sharp ends off your skewers because you don't really want a hamster kebab on your hands. I cut all my skewers in half so that I got more, and because then it fits easier. So now you're just going to put them all through the holes. Put them at different angles as well, so like bend them around each other. Like that. This is what my one looks like after it has all the skewers in. The main problem I did find was that I made some of the holes too big, so if I turn it sometimes the skewers come out. Make sure you don't have that or it kind of ruins it. It looks a bit like a spider, doesn't it? So I've got a few treats here from my hamster food bowl. And what you're actually going to do is through one side just put them through. Make sure they're big ones like peanuts and stuff like that. That did not work. Try to lodge it like inside of the sticks that are like overlap kinda. So yeah guys, that was my 4 hamster design toy ideas. If you got any more ideas what you want me to do for a video, then tell me in the comments. If you haven't subscribed or anything, do that now I guess, if you really want to. I am not forcing you. If you don't want to, you don't have to.